Testing, testing, testing. Okay, now it is. I just said the video wasn't working right. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, kind of scary. Um, this is going to be a short video, and now I'm going to tell you I can't make short videos. Um, TikTok, I'm I'm signed up where I can go. Well, I guess I could upload a video or something, but I cannot make a short video. TikTok is short videos. They came up with that idea, and well, I think they came up. Maybe somebody came up before them with it. But YouTube has copied TikTok in a big way. They have brought over where they have short videos. Uh, I've clicked to go to my site on YouTube. Here, let me, my site on YouTube. I've, clicked to go to my site, or maybe done a search. Maybe I'm doing a search for something, and a whole bunch of videos, like the TikTok videos, show up. There'll be maybe a line here, with my and other, and then above and below will be these TikTok-like things on YouTube. YouTube has jumped in and is copying, I think. I'm always uncomfortable saying something because I don't know. I don't know. I was not a fan of short videos. One reason is I can't make one. No, I cannot make one. This is going to be my attempt at making a short video, which will probably end up being 30 minutes or an hour or something. I just cannot make short videos. It takes me an hour just to tell you what my name is or something. That's my only fault in the world. Anyway, let me mention that, I started out in 1982 with a computer bulletin board system. If you watch my videos here, you'll know that I talk about that all the time. My wife and I were divorced. We've been divorced for I don't know how many years, 40 years or something. I don't know how long we've been divorced, but we share an apartment here together and to save money. But we had 4 children, and Darlene was 18, and I was 26 when we got married, and we were married for 12 years. Then we got a divorce, so we had 4 children, and one thing I did, well, I was into computer type stuff before there were computers really that but into other tracking. I was into shortwave radio and tracking Earth satellites, and doing a lot of stuff. I did a radio show that was broadcast around the world over WRUL radio, and I just did a lot of stuff. But when I was divorced, I got a computer for myself, a Radio Shack Model 1 with almost zero memory. I upgraded it to, what was it, 4K of memory? Yeah, not 4 gigs, but 4K or something. I forget. I can't remember. Yeah, I got plenty of videos if you're interested. Is this freezing it? No. Okay, what's going on over here? Well, I guess I have to come over here and do something. I'm back here. Anyway, my oldest daughter, LaDawna, she, I set up a bulletin board system for me, and then she set up a computer bulletin board system for her, at her mother's house. And LaDawna is smart and talented, and she didn't get that. I can say that because she didn't get it from me. And so when I was doing the computer bulletin board system, I was, a pioneer in that. But LaDawna started doing a computer bulletin board system, and she came up with ideas and things like that on her computer bulletin board system, which I really didn't check her system out because I was busy with mine, and also in a way, although LaDawna and the 4 kids were really young, but especially as life went through, I don't want to know what my friends and family are really doing, because I'll worry about them if they're doing something, whatever they would say, I would worry, be concerned, and nothing I could do basically about it. But anyway, to show you how talented, I wish I had video of that. She she had a bulletin board you could log into it, but I don't think she did. I asked her, I think, maybe I'm wrong about this, if she could do something that I could run on my bulletin board system. And she came up with the idea of like a soap opera thing, a short video. And she came up with the idea of, the name of it was the Stop Next Door, I think. And now, of course, she didn't reveal her, I guess that she wanted to run it on my bulletin board system, because hers was, mainly her friends and the people at school, that type of stuff. But so she wanted it to be, so she came up with the idea, and the author, of course, was to be her, but she wanted a name. She didn't want anybody to know that she was doing that. So I told her, I said, use the name Joanne Goodman. And that was a girl friend when I was like in the 2nd or 3rd grade or something, like maybe 4th grade. Sometime in that frame that I liked. She was really cute, blonde-headed and whatever. And I didn't, I went to Catholic school. I don't think she went. I don't think she knew anything, This is back a long time ago. But I tried to kiss her once. We were out, all the kids were out in the street throwing balls or doing something like that. And I was out there close to her and everything, and I was ready to give her a kiss, and of course I moved in forward, and then she turned her head, and I kissed her on the lips, on the cheek. That was it. Highlight of my life. So I said, use that name. So she made the written story. The Stop Next Door, and like I said, and I'm not taking credit for passing on smart DNA to LaDawna or anything, far from it. But she was smart. She is smart. So she wrote it, and it was amazing. I could not do anything. I couldn't do anything like that then. Of course, I was an adult then, and I can't do it now. She wrote a story, and it was, I published it, put it out under the name of Joanne Goodman. And by that time, other people, like I was number 2 or 3 in Kansas City, Missouri, setting up a computer bulletin board system. But by that time, there was a whole bunch of, Radio Shack. Of course, I got a Radio Shack computer. Well, I got Commodore 64s too, and a VIC 20 and all that kind of. But then there was a whole bunch of computer bulletin board systems being set up, and I was a lot of those people would. Oh, we can already see I cannot make short videos, right? But I think the background I think is important. So they were set up and doing their thing, whatever their thing was, and so one of the things mine was called Howard's Notebook, and that's the way because of the way in the beginning, very beginning was okay. I have very poor memory, but I want to list all the other computer bulletin board systems as they came along. So I was creating a list like that and adding to it. That was a big chore because they would come and went so fast. Somebody would get a computer at Christmas, a kid, and hook it up, and then he wanted a computer. He'd set it up, and he'd be online for a week until his parents objected him using the phone line, and this type of stuff. So these other people saw on my site the system next door, and then they contacted me. Jim, could I run that on my computer bulletin board system? And I said sure. And then of course, who's Joanne Goodman? And I said, well, she doesn't want to be. I don't know. The material, I lied. The material is sent to me anonymously. I don't know who she is. And I'm surprised that they believed me. But anyway, the material she was turning out was funny, pointed. She was going to, as we were, a lot of us, there'd be a meeting of computer people, like at Baptist Hospital. And they filled that was Commodore 64 people, that was filled the auditorium there. So that stuff was going on. So people were, and LaDawna met some of these people, and she was writing, with a different name. You knew who it was. Whatever name she used. Man, I wish I had that material, but I don't. But so anyway, these people. So then, she was mentioning like them, and it would be, whatever she made, what people would know. Oh, and so it became really popular, and everybody wanted to know who Joanne Goodman was. And finally, a bunch of systops and everything contacted me. Jim, are you going to the Commodore 64 users group, meeting this month? And I said, sure. So I went. And LaDawna went with me. And I think a couple friends of hers from high school, I think they went with us too. And they didn't know that she was Joanne Goodman. So they said, Jim, we got it figured out. We're going to find out who Joanne Goodman is. And of course, she was right there at the table. And I said, how are you going to do that? Well, when the meeting starts in the auditorium, the big auditorium, which will be filled, so they said, what we're going to do is when the meeting starts up and we're all up there, we're going to go and call the operator, a hospital operator, and tell her to please page Joanne Goodman. And then we'll see when she stands up and goes to the telephone, and then we'll know who she is. And so I said, that sounds like a great idea. So we go in, and sure enough, after a while, they paged, and of course, LaDawna didn't get up, and nobody got up. And then they took a break, and we came out, oh, damn, So I just wanted to give you a little bit of a background also, I hate saying this. I think I'm gonna label this, and I hate doing that for some reason. Because maybe a lot of people do it or something. But I'm gonna say the title. This is gonna be, I don't know, how to make $100, or should it be how to make $300, or should it be how to use TikTok and make a lot of money, or it's gonna be something like that. And I hate those kind of titles. I don't know why I do. I have some sort of rules in my head that are. Who are those people that they do? That's not me, but do this. What was the name of that movie? That was a great movie. Where I can't remember the name. But anyway, I have a certain code of rules or something that I follow, not just with this, but with everything. Is that because I went to Catholic school? I don't know. Or because there's something up here that's, maybe I was struck by lightning or something. When I was a weather observer, or when I was watching for, volunteering for the Ground Observer Corps, watching for Russian aircraft over Kansas City, Missouri, if there were, when we were at our post watching and reporting, to the sites that wanted that information. I kind of thought, this is the heart of the United States. Although there are people who say, no, the middle of the United States is not Kansas City, Missouri. It's, someplace, and they're probably right. I don't know. I don't know anything about geography, really, or miles, or meters, or feet, or inches, or anything. Okay, now, so LaDawna, my oldest daughter, let's see, wait a minute, I gotta go to, okay, I can go to here. Go to TikTok. Okay. Okay, go to...
People in the Army, where do you beat your meat? When I was in the Army, there was a law against touching your...
Okay, here is... here is LaDawna, my oldest daughter, who is, I had to ask my ex-wife, her mother, who is 54 years of age. Maybe I'm not supposed to tell you, I don't know. If I am, forgive me. TikTok started up a site after YouTube, a long time after YouTube. And LaDawna started doing a thing on TikTok. And like I said, I can't do a short video. Here we are, 18 minutes, and I'm just not getting to this. Anyway, LaDawna set up this site. She loves plants. She got that from me too, by the way. I loved plants too. I grew in Missouri. I don't know what kind they were. I'm sidetracked again. No wonder. But the trees there, that sort of like half of a wing of an airplane. At the end was a seed, and they would fly out and land. I would plant those and grow them, and the trees would be started out little, and right away they'd have bark. Little tiny trees growing in a little pot. They'd have bark on. Anyway, I've always been interested in plants, and then too, when my ex-wife Darlene and I, when we had at the time we were married, tropical fish shop for 4 years, I was a big one, and especially aquarium plants, and I ordered in the best aquarium, plants and things. In Kansas City, all the other fish people ordered in, crap stuff that was from Florida that was grown in a pond that came in with snails and all that kind of stuff, and and I ordered in really nice plants. And a lot of people who were hobbyists, they had more tanks in their basement than we had in our tropical fish shop. And they kind of looked down their nose at us. But when it became time that they needed really good plants, or there was once a year they had a club, or their club or whatever, set up in a museum type place. And people set their tanks up. A lot of work, set up tanks, especially bigger tanks, they set them up there, and people would come from Kansas City, I don't know how many. And anyway, those people who looked down their nose at us, the hobbyists who were really into all of this stuff, they would come and buy plants. They'd buy, we'd set out all our plants. I mean, we knew ahead of time, and I would order in. Well, Darlene did the ordering. Order in the Madagascar leaf plant. I can't remember the names, but anyway, they would come. How did I get on this subject? Oh, so LaDawna, I think, got her interest in plants also from me. So I hope I didn't pass on any bad stuff to her, but I think I passed on some good stuff to her. So here she is on TikTok, and right away, she's making plants about or videos on there about things that she likes: plants, flowers, yards. She really makes good short videos, and they're really good. And she's a lot smarter than I am, but then just about everybody's a lot smarter than I am. So now I've been with, when did YouTube start? 2005. I was making videos before there was a YouTube. I was making videos before there was anybody, just about. So, YouTube started 2005. I've been with them. I think that's when I was one of their original people, but I was streaming video before there was a YouTube, a long time before there was a YouTube. Believe me, it wasn't easy because I wasn't using massive online, facilities. I was having to use my computer. So if there was 7 or 8 of you, watching, they was using my XT computer or Tandy 1000 or Tandy 2000. I had 2 Tandy 2000s. It'd get slow. It'd get so slow if I had like 6 or 7 people all watching me at the same time and chatting. My computer would slow down so much because they were taking, that if I wanted to try to do something, like pull something up or do something, my computer wouldn't do it. I mean, so that's how long ago I was doing it. So I've been with, okay, here's the thing. This is how to make money with your computer being online. That's going to be, God, I hope that's not going to be the title of the thing. And I hope I'm not doing something that LaDawna won't like. I guess I'll have to check with her first. Let her see this video. Okay, so I'm not making any money. I've been doing this with YouTube since 2005, but I was doing stuff before YouTube. I was doing stuff back 1982, starting then. Actually, I was doing stuff before that, radio stuff and doing all kinds of stuff. I've always been doing stuff like this. So it is, okay. I'm one of the original people with YouTube. Okay. How much money am I making from YouTube? Zero. zero money. How much am I have links for like some to stuff where you can buy something off of Amazon. You click on it, you go there, you buy something. How much am I making? Oh, I can't say zero. 1 month, I think I made $95. $95. The rest of the months, zero, zero, zero. You know, maybe $16 1 month, or $8 1 month. I'm not making any money from Amazon. I'm not making any money from YouTube. I'm not making any money, but I enjoy doing this. I don't know what I would do. I'm 82 years of age. What would I be doing if I wasn't doing this? I guess eating and napping or whatever. I guess that'd be it. But I enjoy doing this. It's fun. So, now LaDawna had a computer bulletin board system back. She wasn't the first, but she was the daughter of somebody who was like the first. So she signed up for TikTok after she took retirement from her job. And started doing TikTok. And I really didn't know anything. I'd heard about it. Well, TikTok, when they jumped in with these short videos, I looked at them a little bit. And I thought, well, man, they did a good job with that little short video. And I thought, but I can't, and that's the truth. I mean, I can't do that. So anyway, LaDawna fairly recently, I don't think it shows a date for when she began, but fairly recently she started making short videos, and they are all good. Of course, look who she had for a father. Naturally, she would have the talent that the great talent that he has. So right away she has 17,000 followers. I have on YouTube it's subscribers. So she has 17,000 subscribers. I have almost 4,000 subscribers. I'm very close. If you would just please subscribe, and I'd reach, then I could say 4,000 subscribers. Okay, so there's the followers, I guess is the same for TikTok. Okay, so she's making some videos and people have been liking them, and I've been amazed at her videos. All of them are just fantastic. The yard ones, all this kind of stuff. If you're into plants, or if you have a yard or flowers or anything, whoops, I should be showing you this, not me. Okay, so I think a lot of people make YouTube videos, and their thing is, hey, come and watch my video, and I will show you how to, make money off of, YouTube and that kind of stuff. I'm not making any, and I wouldn't be telling you, hey, do what I'm doing. No, because I'm not making any money. So she started making videos, short videos, and I thought, man, they're really good, and I really enjoy. Of course, I'm busy doing my own. I haven't watched all these, but everything she does is she just has the talent, the ability. There's their dog, by the way. And I'm interested in, although I can't go out and do any planting, or I'm lucky to get to the bathroom. So anyway, she contacted me the other day and said, Dad, now of course I've already, she already knows I can't make short videos. What point are we at? Okay, I'm going to try to cut this really, but I got to get this information across to you. So she said, I just got, I'll have to check with him, see if it's okay for me to say this. So if you hear me saying it, okay. She just got paid $300. I've never been paid $300. Well, back when it was just my bulletin board system, and there wasn't anything else around except CompuServe and maybe America Online or whatever. Forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, so okay, the point is I've never made any money with YouTube. I know tons of people are, but not as many people as you think, as we think that there are. So I'm probably maybe average. Maybe I'm above average, I don't know, and not making money. LaDawna contacted me and said, I just got $300 from TikTok. She said, TikTok has a thing. If you put up one of their and of course they're short videos. If you put up a video there and it gets 100 views, wait a minute, no, 100,000 views? I think it's 100,000 views. I don't know. She should be making this video. Anyway, so she got 100,000 views. When you get 100,000 views, you get 100,000 views, then if you get another 100,000 views of that video, they give you $100. And if you get more, you get $100 each time. She made 100,000 views she got. And then she found out about this program, I guess. I shouldn't be speaking for her, but anyway. So then she got 100,000 more views, 100,000, and she got $300. Hey, if you can make short videos, or if you can make videos, you watch LaDawna's videos, don't copy her. I mean, well, I don't. Do I copy people? I don't think I do. I think I'm a dumb person on my own. But this is a way it looks like, this is a way she's making money. And she's not spending money the way I do, She makes it with talent and ability and personality and all that kind of stuff. And there's a ton of you people out there, come and check out her site. And if you're into plants and gardens and yards and other stuff, food and stuff, whatever she's doing, come and check it out. Subscribe, whatever they call it here. I guess follow, be a follower. And by the way, I, in my young days, and even not my young days, I bought a bunch of cacti or whatever that is. If I were able now, I like plants a lot. I don't have a tropical fish tank now. I had one here for a while. When thanks to the Republicans and when the power grid went out here, I had a 29-gallon tank and my fish all died because we had no electricity for a couple of days and it was freezing cold in here. So anyway, look into this. If you want to make some money and YouTube isn't working for you or any of those other sites aren't working And if you have the ability, or maybe you can watch how she does it, watch how LaDawna does it, and if you can get a bunch of views, you will be successful. I consider that a success. Now, a bunch of people, I think, with YouTube and all that kind of stuff, there's a whole bunch of people that they want to make a lot of money, period. And they'll do anything to make a lot of money. But if you enjoy life, enjoy your yard and gardens and plants and all that type of stuff, and if you like this kind of stuff, or you can find something else like it, animals, whatever, a nice way to. By the way, and I'm not sure now. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to is she going to be able to make? If I made making YouTube videos, if I made $100 a month, with Amazon, people buying stuff through Amazon, or what would be the other way? Anyway, however it is, Amazon and YouTube money or something, if you have enough people, I'd be happy. $100 a month I'd be happier with more. But if I could bring in 300, I'm on Social Security, retired on Social Security, sharing an apartment with my ex-wife. That's not a good, but we really have to. We don't fight or anything. We just don't talk to each other. I'm kidding. Oh, I guess I should come back here. I'm kidding. Well, really, we don't talk a lot to each other. Well, I talk more to her. I tell her things, from the, YouTube and that type of stuff. Well, she tells me stuff too, like a cat video or something, something like that or whatever. But we don't fight or anything. We never fought. We were married 12 years and we never fought with each other. Never had a disagreement. And here's some advice. If you're married and you and your wife don't fight or disagree about anything, I found out after 12 years, you have a problem. Of course, the problem being that her home situation with her father and mother was not good. And both my parents were alcoholics. I never got a spanking. I never got a spanking in my life. My parents never abused me, but they were both alcoholics, and that affected life, and stuff. And so so there was conflict, I guess, at her house with her parents, and I was kind of ignored, but that's great. When they were sleeping at night, I was playing 75 or 30, maybe even 30, maybe started out 45 RPM records and then whatever the next step. And the Coldstream Guard, I'd put their record on and they'd be sleeping. My parents would be sleeping and I'd listen to that. And then my parents bought a folder full of classical piano music, which I love. I can't play any musical instrument. I would love to be able to play the piano, I think, but no talent in that area. And I'd listen to Chopin and Tchaikovsky. I don't know their names or whatever, but I'd listen to that at night when I was alone. Well, they were there, but they were sleeping, and all that type of stuff. So check out, I'll put the link below, of course, to LaDawna's site. Please go and check out her site. Please follow. Please click a like button. If you want to, please leave maybe a comment saying, hey, your father, that fat old bald man or whatever, told me to come and check out your site, or whatever you want to say. Yeah. Anyway, okay. 40 minutes. That's a short video for me. You're getting off easy. Anyway, here is a way, I'm telling you, that you can make money. Not if you have my talents and ability. You can't this way. But there's this way, and then there's other ways, I'm sure. Some people do make money. So anyway, check out her videos. And especially if you have a yard and if you have plants and you like all that kind of stuff. Everything she's interested in, I'm interested in. And I don't think she totally got it from me. Maybe she did. If so, hey, maybe I'm a little bit of a success in life. Just a little bit. I know she didn't get her IQ from me, unfortunately. I have proof. I had to go to summer school for grade school. I don't think I knew they had summer school for. I went to Catholic school. There was a kid who, I can't say retarded. Okay. I didn't say retarded. There was a boy, real nice boy there, who was retarded, and he never went to summer school. I went to summer school for the last year, before I could go to high school. I went to summer school because I couldn't spell. Now, of course, the reason I could not spell is I had hearing loss in first grade. So my hearing, and it got progressively worse, and I'm not blaming my parents. They never did anything about it, even though they got a thing from the school saying, shit, look at this. And I can't blame them, because when I got out of high school and when the Army wouldn't take me, and of course I never thought of that. I mean, that would have kept me out. It wasn't, my weight kept me out. Being too skinny kept me out of going in, and that would have been the Vietnam War. Probably a good thing I didn't go. That's what I wanted to do, make a career in the military. It's probably a good thing. I'd have stepped on a bomb or done something, fell out of an airplane or something. Plus, I wouldn't have heard if they'd have yelled duck or something, So, anyway, so when the Army wouldn't take me, and I went to welding school and I became a welder, and by the way, working in welding shops, building boilers or railroad cars or gigantic trucks and all that kind of stuff. Oh, hang on a second. I was doing something here. Not good if you have hearing problems to work in a noisy environment. And if you do have hearing problems or eye problems or whatever you have, Now my parents, right, when I was in grade school at some point, 4th or 5th grade or something, but it'd be later than that. No, about that. When I couldn't see the street signs, I was with my friends, and we were walking and looking for, let's say, Garfield. And I don't see Garfield yet. And they said, no, it's Wabash or something. And then finally, after a few blocks of this, we're heading someplace. And then they say, okay, there it is. And I was like, how do you know? Well, the street sign down there. I said, the street sign? So I kept walking. I said, can you see the street? Yeah, they could see it. Can you see, Then I said, okay, now I can see the street sign. And my friend said, you need glasses. And I went to my parents and said, I need glasses. And they said, okay, but you have to, if I'm going to buy glasses, you have to wear glasses. And I got the glasses and I wore them. Not because of being told, but I mean because, no, I needed them. I needed hearing too, but I never got it for myself. So, okay, 45 seconds. This is a short video from Jim Howard. Please check out my daughter's site and see if you can make 100, 200, 300, or more. Okie doke.